Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. I think the camera is moving there. Okay. 1 second. Thank you so much for connecting, Cancer. Thank you all so much for your dear support, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting. Oh, and right there, splitting the deck, the star here in reverse, right over the strength card in reverse, 2 of swords upright. There's a focus here. You have the moon upright as well, and the hanged man in reverse. The hanged man is mirroring the 2 of swords. Okay, there's a focus, and the moon is mirroring the strength card. You focus on what you're getting really ready to present here. I'm seeing that this is eventually happening through time. There could be a cycle that you're involved in right now of like processing, waiting on, understanding fully what really makes you tick in a good way. That's where it's like, okay, I'm hearing it's time. Yes, it's time. And I'm seeing that you could be, I'm hearing guiding principles. I mean, I was hearing that strongly as I was meditating your energy before I turned on the camera, Cancer, and I was hearing it's like there's something that you kind of are like directing, that you may be leading, directing a team of for. It could be training as well for a number of you, but I'm seeing that there's somewhat of a standard as well that you want to really set as a bar. It may be related to what you feel sets and establishes a certain wave of productivity. I'm hearing also a wave for productivity. I'm hearing also a working space and solution environment that is really conducive as you feel it. The Magician is looking over the 2 of Cups at the 8 of Wands. There is a focus on what you bring to surface. And this is, you are in a space where people are really like identifying with you as a certain type of trailblazer. I'm hearing leader, teacher. They really respect you, Cancer. Oh my goodness, for what it is that you are, I'm hearing connecting with them on the Ace of Cups upright. And no matter what it is that you're kind of, let's say, showcasing the talent of, at the end of the day, I'm hearing it's not about how good your cookies smell. I'm hearing when you're cooking them in the kitchen. It's a matter of how you are, I'm hearing connecting others through them. Very interesting, the 6 of Cups, right then and there coming out with the 7 of Cups. There's something that others are really grateful to you for as well. And I'm seeing that it's something that is, let's say, related to a matter of, I'm hearing emotion, and I'm hearing that it's like this, Cancer. It's like whenever we're around Cancer, we feel like she just brings people together in a really like honest space. And that is what organizes the mentality around wanting to be, I'm hearing actually productive here. Very interesting. And if you're a teacher, oh my goodness, Cancer, I'm seeing that people are so receptive to how it is that you're establishing a certain space with guidelines and rules. I'm hearing again here strongly, and you might be kind of at the verge of making, but I'm seeing it as like being something that you want to kind of you're getting into a routine. I'm hearing a rhythm that, as you feel it, really makes your work well renowned. I'm hearing renowned though in general, in a way of being reprinted here with the Son of Swords coming through over the Fool in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. And Becca mentioned right here, we are moving into Mercury retrograde right around 16th of November. So if you're going to be printing something, right, Mercury retrograde is a great time, let's say, to review things. What is, let's say, not yet closed out officially from the last cycle of Mercury retrograde. I'm hearing August specifically. I don't recall if that was exactly when Mercury went retrograde, but take it as you will. I believe that maybe Mars was retrograde around that time. Okay. Nonetheless, Cancer, I'm seeing that there might be a level of I'm hearing I'm hearing touch and go. I'm hearing responding. There's something that perhaps you are like reviewing from the past. You might be opening up a certain project that you were working on from the past. Getting a little bit more practical with it. Very interesting. I'm seeing you like maybe opening up another project. I'm seeing it as being something, you're reviewing something, Cancer, and it can be refinancing. I'm seeing that for a number of you, but it could be also a project that you, or a strategy that you at one point in time like had prepared to present, but that the timing, something about the timing perhaps was not quite right. I'm hearing specifically like the something. It's like the product was on the shelf, but it wasn't ready to be taken down and like eaten. Whatever that may mean for a number of you. It was like something was like fermenting. It was the kind of feeling that I'm getting here. But the Daughter of Pentacles is looking over the Father of Pentacles. The Father of Pentacles fell on the ground here. You could be kind of thinking about what the long-term landscape of what you're pursuing or processing is. And I'm saying this is investment for a number of you. How do I want to invest my money? I'm very specifically, how do I want to work on certain spaces, perhaps of the house? I'm hearing renovation. And I'm seeing that you are taking your time with this, though. Cancer, I'm hearing Capricorn strongly. There could be a focus on what, and the Ten of Pentacles flying right out there over the Devil. There could be a focus on what you are discussing. The Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing the limelight version of, very interesting. It's like, okay, we're thinking of processing this, projecting this, producing this, packaging this, but when are we going to be taking it live, and what's that going to look like? Moreover, I'm seeing that you're kind of perhaps thinking of the publicity of a certain project as well, and who might be relevant to that. And you might be thinking of like hiring someone like a performer, someone who's got a lot of fire in their chart. It could be an industry as well that you feel your work would really be very well received through and as. And I'm seeing that there could be someone who might be related. They might be a Pisces here. You got the Hangman flipping right over. The Mother of Wands. I'm hearing I'm hearing Scooby-Doo shoes. They got the shoes on. I don't know, something like of that nature. The Hangman mirroring the Empress. I'm seeing that. What's that song? It's like there's something shoes, da 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 da. Okay. Nonetheless, I'm seeing that for a number of you, this could be, again, a sort of space that you see your work really catching fire on. I'm hearing wildfire through. And let's see what else comes through here for you. Cancer. I'm hearing, I'm hearing cut the cookies and then count them after. Very interesting. There could be a focus here. Cancer, let me tune in for you. Casting, I'm hearing directors, roles. You're getting ready I'm hearing reprint something in the magazine, very interesting, of your assets, with your assets. There's somewhat, though, of a space of, I'm hearing immediacy to the expression that you're feeling in this moment. It's like, I just want to start getting rolling with this. I'm hearing, I feel like I just want to start talking to people about it as well. And you might be working to get feedback here for a number of you, and you may be commissioning work here, working with someone abroad, with a lot of products here on the time scale here. The Hanged Man, maybe dealing with an Aries and a Pisces, as well as a Virgo. All right, but nonetheless, Cancer, I'm seeing this as being something that you see has potential down the line. You might need a little more time to mature. I'm getting that you don't really want to like pick the flower before it's bloomed kind of feeling. It's like, well, we might need to have a little more time to kind of tell each other what we really want to be talking about. I'm hearing when we're on Broadway together. I'm hearing specifically as well. And that could be, it's almost like this feeling of realizing that you want to invest in a space, but that you feel like the space has to be ready for you and to invest in it as well. Very interesting. It's like, it's not ready yet. I'm hearing to be worked on as well. And what does that mean exactly? There could be a focus on values. You might be wanting to kind of like present something, like not fully, but in a way that prepares for an ultimate presentation. And it might be the sort of feeling of like, I'm going to be setting forth this new curriculum to the classroom. When I do that, I don't want people to judge. I'm hearing as well what I've been jamming out to in my sessions, whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm seeing that it might be something that you want to present academically as well. There is a focus on what you don't really want, let's say, to just, I'm hearing revolutionize just because you're working on it. It's like, I don't want to just kind of like present an audience with something that they just feel like, oh, I'm hearing she's presenting this, they're presenting this, and that's the workshop. I'm hearing specifically. It's like, I want it to feel like it was worked on for months, I'm hearing, and for it to be considered that that there is a heavy, I'm hearing heavy load, very interesting, like that it's actually very difficult. The feeling I'm getting, if I'm seeing for a number of you, if you're presenting something, the Hierophant coming through with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in reverse, you want people to know how much went into this. It's not a joke. I'm hearing specifically Cancer, the Magician, the Fool in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles upright with the Chariot and the High Priestess. There's someone who understands your kind of work style and your work rhythm, and they, as you feel it, you almost like want to involve them in the process of evolution of what you're working on. Very interesting. But I'm seeing that you want there to be a willingness, the Devil here standing upright. Very interesting. Look at the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. There's somewhat of a space of indecision that you might be wanting to work on to make more clear. I'm seeing it in the way of, I want to eventually present something to these people. When I do that, I want it to be made very clear how it is that I came to the conclusion of creating what it is that I do. I'm always saying it's like, I need to know my own theory. I'm hearing my own thesis plot point. I'm hearing, I kind of want to make people also feel that it is deliberate and that it is going to be also very professional. And this is not something that, again, you kind of want to like hop, skip, and jump around the conversation of. I'm seeing that if you're going to be talking to a number of people about this, that you want them to feel like they are numbered. I'm hearing also in that process, very interesting, like that they are deliberately called out as well to be chosen to be talking about this kind of thing. There's a feeling of like selectiveness even as I'm feeling it. Whatever that may mean, I'm going to go for you, Cancer, but I'm seeing that, again, this is something that you're like, I'm not just going to talk to anyone who knows how to call me honey. It's like, I want to know that they are actually working on concepts that are related to what the bees create. I'm hearing that kind of honey, whatever that may mean for a number of you, related to the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Justice card. A focus on what you see holding an actual, I'm hearing promise to it as well, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing ring of truth, promise, whatever that may mean for a number of you. There could be a focus on what it is that you would like to communicate about, hold a conversation about. And for a number of you, it's like, I'm seeing it in this way. It's like, I want to talk to people who are willing to talk about not just what sounds interesting, but what stands, I'm hearing, tall in the conversation space itself. Very interesting. It's like, this is something that I may also want to kind of like turn into its own, I'm hearing, testing system, curriculum. I'm seeing you like wanting to revolutionize even a certain way that certain things are carried out in a certain space. It might be related to education, I'm hearing. What is education? Always take it as you will, but I'm seeing it as always, right, a matter of perception, dear Cancer, but I'm seeing it as like something that you may want to commercialize down the line, but that you want to do so in a way where people don't just feel like this is another business, with another booth, with another basketball player telling me what kind of shoes I should be wearing when I'm, I don't know, in the boardroom, like whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. It's like I'm seeing that the marketing side of what you want to create is secondary to what you feel, and not superfluous. Not like it's not important, but I'm seeing you realizing that, you know what, how I present something, I want to be making very clear what my connection is to what I am creating here as a next step and as a promotion. And if you're giving, let's say, someone a space to work in, I'm hearing a promotion, the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, I'm seeing and I'm getting that you kind of want to know what they are projecting in that space with those assets, with those resources. It could even be just resources. Like, I'm going to give you these promotional materials. What are you going to market with that? What are you going to make with that? And what is that going to be marketing, right? It's like, okay, you can market a product, but the way that you market it, that kind of makes also a certain message very clear of what the whole project really is being standardized as. I'm hearing though also strategized as. Okay. You might be searching for a candidate, Capricorn, I'm hearing strongly. It could be someone who you want to perhaps invest in a certain space with, or you may be looking for an investor to invest in a space that you are thinking of creating or carrying out down the line. There could be a focus on excuse me, Cancer, on what it is that you want to revive. I'm hearing revolutionize, resuscitate. I'm hearing as well. It's like if there's been some kind of space that you feel is like it's like this is something that needs to change. I'm hearing as well for a number of you. It might be something that you feel you got to trailblaze through with the sun coming through. It's like we've got to. I'm hearing climate control, global warming. I'm hearing as well, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, take it as you will, can be taken, perceived, interpreted a number of ways, dear Cancer, but I'm seeing here the Chariot coming through. 8 of Wands. There's a focus on what you kind of want to be really kind of branding even. All right. Thank you so much, Cancer, for tuning in. Love and light to you. Have a beautiful 1st to the 15th of the month, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, before we trail it out, Cancer, also, I highly recommend to check out your rising sun or moon sign. As you may find, there's further insights there for you into your situation. This camera is just moving on its own. Okay. Nonetheless, I highly recommend as well to check out your Venus sign. You may find that watching your Venus sign provides a whole lot of illumination furthermore, especially as it pertains to matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, finances as well. So feel free to click through the signs of interest, and if you'd like to see how the energies move through the tail end of the month of November, you can click through via the link in the bio description box below, and that will route you to watch the signs here for the latter half of the month, all right, the 15th again to the 31st. So if you'd like to check out those readings, you can click through to that link via the bio description box. You can also simply just go to alchemy.com and you'll get routed there to order your signs of interest. Thank you all so much for your support with these readings, your Cancer. Love and light to you all here. Thank you for connecting, and you may find that you resonate as well a lot with your rising, ascendant, or moon sign, as well as your midheaven angle sign. If you're watching specifically for matters related to career, working with a public audience, large audience, then you may want to check out your midheaven angle sign. You may find that there's further insights there for you into your situation as it pertains to matters of working with the public yet again. Nonetheless, Cancer, let's see anything else coming through. I know some of you have been asking if I do personal readings and if I have private services, and I do. As of yet, I do private readings. You can access them via the link in the bio description box below as well. Nonetheless, thank you all so much for connecting, dear Cancer. Love and light. You have a beautiful, beautiful 1st to the 15th of the month, and thank you all so much for your support energetically above and beyond all. And again, if you'd like to check out the extended 15th to the 31st of the month readings, and you'd like to watch the signs there, you can click via the link in the bio description box below. Nonetheless, thank you so much again for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Cancer. Bye. Thanks again for tuning in.